Good afternoon, students. Class 8 Science. Today we are going to do the topic that is other useful synthetic polymers. So as you already know, you are well acquainted about the synthetic polymers. So now we are going to start other polymers which are left, that is plastics, rubbers, adhesives and lubricants. So first are the plastics. What are plastics? These are plastics are the synthetic polymers which can be molded into permanent shapes. So, for example, polythene, which is also called as polyethylene, carry bags, plastic bottles, soda water crates, body of your TV, computer, washing machine, etc. So, these are the examples of the plastics. And if we talk about the characteristics of the plastics, plastics are cheap, light, and they are strong. They are having a characteristic of a plasticity, so that they can be molded into the different shapes. That is called as plasticity. They are not generally attacked by the chemicals. This is another characteristics. Then are the types of the plastics, which is based on the behavior towards heat. They are divided as thermoplastics, which is also called as thermoplast, thermosetting plastics, which is also called as thermosets. So now what is thermoplastics? If the plastics retain the plasticity, if you cool the plastic, or if you heat a plastic repeatedly and then cool it, heat and cool, but the plastic retains, means it retains its shape again, so this is called as the thermoplastics. So the plastics which can retain their plasticity, they can be molded again and again, that are called as thermoplastics. And second one is thermosetting plastics. These are the plastics which once we melt with the help of heat, they can't be molded, they can't gain a shape again. So this is the difference between the thermoplastics and the thermosetting plastics. Now, though we are using so many plastics in our daily life, they are useful to us, but they also have some harmful effects that are called as hazards. So the problems which is created by the plastics are that the plastics are non-degradable, they cannot be broken down into the simpler substances. That microorganisms cannot break down into simple substances, they are non-degradable. And secondly, if the plastics are being thrown here and there, they get caught in the drains and they can block the drains, sewage system. Third disadvantage is that if we burn these plastics, they release some harmful gases which are usually causing so many diseases, respiratory diseases. And if we talk about another disadvantage, the place where these plastics are being made, the people are coming in contact with different gases over there, they also suffer from the diseases like cancer. So these are the disadvantages or hazards of the plastics. Next topic is another plastic. Second plastic is rubbers. As we all know that rubbers are obtained from a rubber plant, but they can be synthesized synthetically also. The rubbers can be made. These are the examples of the synthetically formed or made rubbers, that is neoprene, vinyl rubber and poly. Next one, third, is adhesives and lubricants. Adhesives and lubricants is a third type of synthetic polymers which contains silicones, epoxy resins, and these silicones are used in the making of the shoes.